Thanks for having us. I want to talk for a couple minutes about how we are all connected and about how, when we really know that, we are faced with a new set of ethical dilemmas and any considerations, particularly any considerations that support a project that depends on the use of fracked gas. I live in Danby and have for 5 years or so, but before that, for 30 years, my family and I lived on a little homestead near Mansfield, Pennsylvania, in Cayuga County, PA. And similar to someone else who has spoken, we were devoted to that land, worked hard, put our hearts and souls into improving the soil, growing blueberry bushes and fruit trees and nut trees, and that was our family's home, we thought, for the next generations. But a fracking, a gas well came in less than a quarter of a mile up the hill from us, in spite of all our best efforts to organize our communities. It was actually probably too late for Pennsylvania by that time. And so without our consent or approval or even foreknowledge, our beautiful little rural communities were suddenly industrial zones with heavy truck traffic, with water resources and aquifers being poisoned, and with the night sky lit by the flames of gas wells being flared, and the intense lights of the fracking towers. The more we learned about the toxic nature of the millions of gallons of frack water being injected into the land in all directions from our home, the more we felt it was no longer safe or wise for us to stay there, to keep that as our family's home base for our children and grandchildren. It broke our hearts to leave that land, and that community. And I'm not saying this because our family deserves particular sympathy. I'm saying this because I think this is a very typical and representative story of what has happened to many families in Pennsylvania. And I think there's a really big ethical issue here whenever we rely on a project that uses fracked gas. A very big ethical issue about what we're doing to our neighbors, some of whom live as close as an hour away from here in Pennsylvania. So this is a really great opportunity for us to notice that we're all connected and that we all need to be working together to make decisions based on that truth. Fracking fractures more than shale. There are so many broken hearts, shattered dreams, and fractured communities in Pennsylvania. And is it responsible for us to fuel a power plant based on the suffering of families and communities so like our own? Thank you.
Thank you.